Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog. This is an exciting one because it is my birthday weekend and I am just so excited. Lots of plans this weekend, so we're kicking off the weekend with some self-care. I'm catching an Uber to The Well. I've mentioned this place before in a vlog. I think I was going to get a massage last time. I've never gotten a facial there, but I'm gonna get a facial this time. Very excited. Okay, you guys, I've been so bad at vlogging already because transparently I started feeling so sick in the middle of the day. After my spa treatment, it was so lovely. Such a great facial. If you need a good facial in New York, go to The Well. But after my facial, I got up and I was just feeling dizzy and so gross. I definitely think it's just dehydration. It's been one of my biggest struggles is staying hydrated. This is so childish. I don't love the taste of water. I love a flavored water. Even if it's just lemon, that's my jam. But yeah, so I got my facial. I went to Trader Joe's, got some flowers. I'll show you guys because this is so funny to me. When you live in a small apartment in New York, you put your flowers in a pot of water in the sink because where else am I gonna put this many flowers? These are so cool. I have no idea what flower they are. Let's see. Pincushion Protea? I'm not sure how you say that, but these are so fun. And I wanted some yellow flowers. I love yellow flowers for the summer. So I got some tulips, another set of tulips, some lilies. I also thought these were super pretty for some type of filler. Again, I don't know. This just literally says green accents, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. These are called Veronica. Oh my gosh. These are so fun. They're called Veronica. Doesn't say how much they were on here, but Trader Joe's flowers are cheap. I got all of this for $50, I think, which if you were to go to a florist, this is how many? I think 10 bundles of flowers. This would not have been $50. They were averaged around $5 to $6 a bundle. I think it's 10, maybe 8 to 10 bundles. But yeah. So I plan on doing some cute little flower arrangements at the party tomorrow, and I cannot wait to show you guys the space that it's at and just everything that I have planned. Now that I'm feeling a lot better, I'm excited again. The middle of the day, I was I don't even want to have a party anymore. I don't know. It really wasn't the vibe for a second. I also found my way into Sephora, of course. But I actually needed some things. I wanted to get some lashes for tomorrow. These are the Sephora Sweet and Subtle lashes. I will cut them in half. If you've watched my videos before, you know I'm a half lash girl, so I don't wear a full strip. I had to pick up more of the One Size finishing spray, and I'm trying out the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray for the first time. I'm typically very faithful to the Hourglass setting spray, but I've heard amazing things about this, and I think I'm gonna be using this more in between layers and this as my finishing lock everything in kind of step, because I just saw a makeup artist on TikTok talking about that. I'll put it on the screen if I can remember where I saw it, but I probably scrolled away. Okay, I think I want to show you guys what I do for my makeup tomorrow. I'm keeping it super simple, and I really want to watch Love Island because I have some catching up to do. So I'll catch up with y'all when I'm done. All right, y'all, I am off to dinner. I'm wearing this little top from Zara and some slouchy jeans, these little Jeffrey Campbell heels. Do not acknowledge the fact that there is no drawer on the dresser. That drawer came broken and we just decided to not fix it and regretting it now. But anyways, off to dinner with the girlies, and this is the fit. Hi vlog. Hi vlog. Please ignore my hair. I curled it, but I still need to brush it out, so if you know, you know. The curls don't look good until they're brushed, of course. So I wanted them to set because I really want them to last all day, so I won't be brushing them out until I'm done with my makeup. It's so crazy that I'm turning 25. I don't know where time went, but it's been absolutely flying by. And I'm really excited. I think 24 is such an awkward age of okay, 3 years post-grad, figuring shit out. And 25 is oh, I'm an adult now. So I'm really excited for this upcoming year and all that's to come. Want to go simple? Maybe simple's not the word, but glowy for the makeup today. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy, too out of the ordinary. Simple is kind of the right word. I just want it to be like super glowy, last all day kind of makeup. So I will take you guys through this routine. I've been using the Anastasia brow pen recently instead of the brow pencil, and I'm really liking it. I think it gives such a nice hair-like stroke instead of more like a blocky brow. What I've been liking about doing my eyebrows first is that I can really carve them out, blend that concealer into the rest of my makeup. I don't feel like I can do that if I do my eyebrows further into the process, because then I'm messing with what's already on my face, right? So I've just been loving like a clean underbrow, and I think it helps me shape them. I say this all the time, but one of my favorite things about makeup is that you don't necessarily have to use a specific product. I obviously have a lot of products that I recommend and love using, but that doesn't mean that somebody else has to use that product or is going to like that product, but maybe the technique that somebody does is what you actually pick up on. So I find myself doing a lot of new techniques pretty often. I feel like my routines don't stay the same for too long. Maybe they change like seasonally or like bi-monthly even. Nobody does it the exact same way, and your routine should be yours. Like, if you're doing the exact same thing as somebody else, it's probably not going to work. I love a tutorial. I have made tutorials, and it's just like, this is what works for me. I don't think I've ever followed a tutorial step by step by step by step. It's like, okay, I'm going to take step 1, and then maybe step 2, I'm going to change it to what I like to do. So whatever works for your face. It's so personalized, and that's what makes it fun. Everybody's makeup should look different. It should be different. It should feel different. So we love it. I'm going in my under eye with the Colleen Rothschild Illuminating Tinted Eye Cream, and this is just going to make sure that my under eye lasts all day and give it a good glowy bright base. A little bit of this goes a long way, so I don't use much. And then I go in with the Hourglass Concealer, and I spot out where I'm going to conceal. I'm a bright under eye girly. One thing about me, I'm gonna have a bright under eye. So that's another thing. Use a deeper shade. This is the Makeup by Mario contour stick to carve out my contour. I'm gonna come back and contour my nose later. I just like to blend out the concealer first on my nose, then do contour, or else I feel like it starts to look a little muddy. Blending out my concealer with this kind of flat, fluffy brush from Sephora. No, just kidding. This is a Morphe brush. I don't know which number this is though. The Fenty Beauty We're Even Hydrating Concealer to carve out underneath my contour. Make sure that line is... And I'm really just going to take my time with blending out my concealer. I'm going in with my tried and true Haus Labs concealer. I'm just doing a small pump of this. Literally that much, and probably won't even use all of this. Just to kind of blend in those areas where we need a more gradient color to help with blending. And now I'm going to go back in and do my nose contour. I'm bringing that up into these inner corners of my eye. Not like the inner corner, but kind of this area between my brow bone and my eyelid to shape that out. I'm really liking that shape and how it makes the nose contour seamless. It also acts as a really nice like base eyeshadow. I'm going to do a little blush mixing. I'm going to be using 2 of the Patrick Ta shades, one in She's That Girl and the other in She's Flushed. Go in with She's That Girl first. This one is more of a bright pink, and put that one really kind of more on the apple of my cheek for kind of a brighter pink, and then go in with She's Flushed and blend with the rest. I love She's That Girl for a more daytime look, but because I'm taking this into the evening, I kind of want a little bit of that brighter pink, but the warmth from the She's Flushed. I tried this last night and I loved it. Before I do my powders, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray to really make sure the creams are set, and then go in with powder on top so I can maintain the glow. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. Before I use in translucent powder, I'm loving going in with a pressed powder under my eye. I just find it gives so much longevity. Go ahead and set almost my whole face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Bronze things up with the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I've mentioned this a million bajillion times. This is my favorite shade. I just think it works so well with my skin tone. I'm going in more precise on my nose contour, and back in with the powder versions of the Patrick Ta blushes gonna do the exact same thing. So a little bit of the powder She's That Girl on the apple, and She's Flushed on top, and blend it out. I'm blending more bronzer into the crease of my eye. I use this Armani Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer as the base for my eyelids. I'm on a big fluffy brush. I'm just gonna kind of swipe this on my eye. On top of that, I'm using a more precise brush with the Fenty Demi Glow. This one is in Loose Change on my eye. And I've kind of done a similar look to this before, where I kind of blew out the highlight into where I would normally highlight instead of just keeping it on my eye. So I'm gonna kind of do that same thing. Not being super duper precise here. Just like a really pretty all around glow. I'm gonna show you guys in natural light after I'm done, because I think that this lighting behind me is not doing the glow justice. Vlogging while everybody's partying back there, but here's the final look. And this is the space. It's absolutely gorgeous. Got a bunch of apps and dips and things. First time I vlogged today, but we went to a birthday dinner, and the rest of the day we had to go back to Brooklyn to pick up our things that we left at the venue yesterday. Just some flowers and some leftover champagne and Prosecco and wine. And we just got home from dinner. We think it's called Maria or Maria, because it's a seafood restaurant. Either way, it was absolutely delicious and highly recommend if you are in New York. It was up by Columbus Circle by the park, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. The staff was amazing and the food was great, so I gave it a really good rating on Belly, just saying. So also follow me on Belly if you feel like it. I have interesting food taste, I think. But yeah, today's been super chill. We've mostly been lounging and recovering from yesterday, but it's just been an amazing birthday, and I'm feeling so loved. And so many cute surprises and things and texts and birthday wishes, so I'm just feeling extremely grateful and happy. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning into another vlog, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. I don't know how we're gonna make it to August in this New York heat. It's so fucking hot. I'm using the Sephora. Why did I say it like that? I'm always throwing a brush on the ground. Miles, do you know how to say the name of the restaurant? I think it's Maria. Okay.